Meet Google's newest 2-in-1 tablet called the Pixel Slate. It has a lot of features to offer, but it can't compete against Apple's new iPad Pro. I'm Tech with Chris, and this is the iPad Pro 12.9-inch version versus the Google Pixel Slate. Let's start with the design. While both the iPad Pro and Pixel Slate have aluminum backs, the iPad Pro's thinner have 5.9mm versus Slate's 7mm. Next are the displays. The iPad Pro has a bigger 12.9 display, while the Slate has a 12.3-inch display. Moving on to the cameras. The 2019 iPad Pro has a 12-megapixel camera on the back with aperture of f1.8 and has a flash. The Pixel Slate has an 8-megapixel camera with aperture f1.8 with no flash. Also, on the front, the iPad Pro has a 7-megapixel camera with f2.2 aperture, while Pixel Slate has an 8-megapixel camera with f1.9 lens. Onto the batteries. While both tablets can be charged via USB Type-C, the Slate has a 48 watt-hour battery, while the iPad Pro has a 36.71 watt-hour battery. Transitioning to the accessories, the Pixel Slate has a keyboard that can be backlit when you need to, and it has a pen that works with the Google Assistant. Also, you can draw and annotate PDFs as well. The iPad Pro has a pen that can be charged on the side of the iPad, and you can double tap to change tools, which is pretty cool. Also, there's a new folio case for the iPad Pro that turns your iPad Pro into a laptop almost. Second to last is special features. The Pixel Slate has a couple of special features like a power button that can also be used to unlock and pay for certain items, a tight secure chip that stores all your important stuff on the tablet. The 2019 iPad Pro has Face ID, which can be used to unlock your tablet in any orientation. They can also use to pay your stuff as well, and emoji, and lastly, Memoji. Last but not least is pricing and availability. The Pixel Slate is available online and in stores. The Pixel Slate with the Intel Celeron processor with 4GB of RAM and 32GB of storage costs $600. For the exact same processor but 6GB of storage costs $700. The Intel 8th Gen Core M3 processor with 8GB of RAM and 6GB of storage costs $800. The 8th Gen Core i5 processor with 8GB of RAM and 120GB of storage cost $1,000, and the highest tier model with the i7 8th Gen processor with 16GB of RAM and with 120GB of storage will cost you $1,600. Sadly, both the Intel and Celeron models are out of stock at the moment. The iPad Pro is also available in stores and online. The price for the iPad Pro with Wi-Fi only will cost you $1,000 for a 64GB version, $1,150 for a 256GB version, $1,350 is for a 512GB model, and lastly, it will cost you $1,750 for the 1TB model. If you want Wi-Fi and cellular, it will be $150 more for all storage options. That's it for the iPad Pro 12.9's version versus the Pixel Slate comparison. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss out on new videos that I make almost every day. Also, comment down below what you want to see next. Like, share, and videos with others as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.